Hi guys, my name is Thomas Hultén and I'm with the Houston Jazz Orchestra, and today I wanted to talk about the Texas All-State Jazz Etudes. So here are my thoughts about the tenor trombone etude number 1. You might recognize the chord changes on this one. It's built on an old jazz tune or old bebop tune called Donna Lee that was written by Charlie Parker and Miles Davis. That song was actually built on another one called Indiana. It was written back in the 30s. So this is a pretty traditional bebop or jazz etude. It's swing. So what you want to make sure is that you swing the notes. So if you look in the beginning, it says it has straight 8 notes, ba 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 ba, but you're gonna swing them. That's very important that you swing the 8 notes. The other thing is on trombone, when it comes to playing the swing style, I like to think legato instead of ta 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 ta, that you tongue really clear like we do in classical music, ta 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 ta. That doesn't really work when you play jazz. For me, I like it to smooth it out a little bit and play with more of a legato tongue. Let's see, there are some tricky spots on this one. One thing that's a little tricky, if you look in the second bar, for example, and there's a multiple bars like this, like also bar 16, once more, there's a few other ones, where you have a little triplet. You can sort of do that with just the sliding lips. Hopefully you can hear that on my recording. When you start practicing them, like every time you practice, I think you should start slow. So it says right now the metronome marking is 170. That's pretty quick. I wouldn't start at that tempo when I practice. I would start way slower. Maybe 100 or something. Just so you get all the notes, the positions right, and all the things. Okay, another important thing on this one is the articulation, and it's marked very well in the part. You have the lines for the long notes, the dots for the short notes, you got the accents, all those things, but make sure you do them. There's also the dynamics. You know, it's like the pianos, the crescendos, the fortes, all those things. You really want to do them so they kind of stand out and so it doesn't sound kind of too bland with no dynamics in it. Another good little practice tip is that when you practice this, don't always play from the top to the bottom every time, over and over and over again. Maybe pick the first 4 bars and make sure the first 4 bars are really good before you move on to the next 2 or 4 bars. Because to me, it's better to take smaller chunks and really learn them, and then instead of just playing it over and over and over and over again. It's also nice to your chops, to be a little kind to your chops here. I was talking about the triplets earlier, and if you look at the last line, we have this triplets there, and there's a way of tonguing those, and also actually in bar 22, you have that. There's a way of tonguing on trombone that's called doodle tonguing, where instead of you saying ta 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 or na 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 na, or if you do double tonguing in classical music, you go taka 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 ta. In jazz, you can do doodle tonguing, which is da 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 da. And for triplets, that works really well. So you do da 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 da. So you actually say that in the horn. That works for those, for example, bar 22. So tonguing has a big part of it. I hope these tips were helpful for you, and please like, subscribe, and follow the Houston Jazz Orchestra on social media. And good luck on your etudes. See you later.